folks, I want to give you a quick show through to our camper, our adventure camper, so what we did and what it is. So the base of our camper is our trusty Hilux with a 3XM canopy, an industrial one on the back. We put it on some new Bridgestone dual all-terrain tires, the new brake system in the front and an extra lever in the back so it carries all the weight and that you have a safe trip. So if you come over quickly, we can have a look inside. We're starting here. We have the interior with the RM Williams interior. We have a VMS navigation system on-road and off-road. We have air conditioning, radio, a brand new Oricon CB radio with 80 channels. And on the back here, on both seats, we have a seat organizer to organize everything and have it nice. Up in the front here is a TTM bull bar. I mounted 2 extra LED spotlights and 1 light bar at the roof. I mounted in like a 12,000 pound winch with a wireless control. And we've got a snorkel. Up here is a Rhino rack with Rhino bars and a Rhino box. And in that box you find everything like air compressor or shovel, snatch strap, all kind of recovery gear what you need. On here we have a custom made recovery boards holding system, and on the rack himself on here there are the 2 additional tents for the rooftop tent and for the awning. On the other side we have some hoses, a special fire pit grill in it. That one is our fishing rod hold system, just put the fishing rods in and close it. That one is a HD TV antenna, you can slide it up when you're set up to get better TV reception. Up here we have my own invention. This is a slide out solar system. There are 2 solar panels, and during your driving they are locked up. You still have one, it's always in charge. And when you stand, you just slide it out and have 2 solar panels. The rooftop tent, small toolbox underneath for the fishing stuff. And here we have the storage compartment. That one, build everything in like that. In the back here is a 100-litre freshwater tank. You have some spare oil and things for the car. You have here a ladder to have easy access to all the roof sections. In here, there are all the tools I built at the car. So they're in like all screwdrivers, all voltmeter, electricity and stuff, spare parts. They're like jigsaw, circular saw, like driller. They are WD-40. They are all this, everything what you need to do the mechanical repairs of the car, and also do whatever you want at the canopy, because everything is built out of timber, but all the timber is painted twice so that no humidity can go in. It's covered with marine carpet. So underneath we have 2 100-litre storage boxes. One is we have our clothes in, and the other one is with beer and wine and what else you need during camping. We have here a small chemical toilet. Behind there is some cleaning stuff. For that one we have an additional private ensuite pop-up tent, so we set that up like our small private toilet. On the back here, this is our bathroom section. You open it. In here you have first another storage, and here inside is the Weber BBQ with all the extras, with making a roast and everything. We have a gas bowl holder, the gas bowl with mossy zapper, and the heater for cold nights. That's for dishwashing, with that in here too. Here underneath you have your bathroom shower accessories and your hot water system. At the moment it's locked in, but you take that out, you hook it on that 2 things, and it's mounted outside here. The gas hose and the water hose comes out, and you can close the lid. And here I built in a slide out system, this alloy, and when it's out you hook your shower curtain on here around, and you have your beautiful shower area with hot water. Underneath here you see the water outlet. It's like connecting to the hot water system or to the hose to the kitchen. And I built it in next to a reverse light with a reverse camera. And underneath here there are 2 car stands, 3 tons, and a high lift jack mounted on a custom made holding system and locked with a chain. On that side is our kitchen slash living area. We have a 2.5 meter awning, and underneath here I made a custom made jerry can holder with a lock. You can open it, take it out, take it back in, and a spare 20-liter water tank for dirty water, for wash your hands, whatever you use it. Now open up here. See, this is our kitchen section. First we start up here. There's a small storage for food you don't have to cool down, like coffee or chips and whatever. Up here you have a 2,500 watt inverter with an extra fuse and a smoke detector. That one is your control board for the whole car. It's set up a C-TAC D250 SA DC-DC charger. It charges the spare batteries in the back either from the solar panel or from the alternator. If the car is running, it switches automatic. And also it always checks the starter battery, and if the starter battery would run down, it supports the starter battery with the back batteries, so you never have a flat battery in front to start the car. That one inside here is the dimmer for the auto lights. There are the two fuses. There's a small multimeter where you see the voltage of the second batteries. That one is a small Wi-Fi modem. You can prepay, it's like you put some data on, you switch it on, and you have a Wi-Fi hotspot for 5 devices. So that two ones are the battery management system. The upper one you see always how many amps coming in and how either from the solar panel or for the alternator. And underneath you see all the amps are currently used in the entire system. And the good thing is it shows you also consumption over time. So it shows you in the last 24 hours you charged 50 amp hours, and in the last 24 hours you used 45 amp hours, and then you can always check if you're doing it right or not. But we never run out of power. We have plenty, even when we have couple of days of raining, not where we always have power. Here are the switches for the water pump, fridge, the light, solar, TV and antenna. That one I built it in our own slide out system for our 75-liter fridge freezer. Comes out here. It's Wi-Fi controlled, so you can set the temperature with your smartphone and check always the temperature where you're driving. There's two lids, two storage boxes, and before we slide it back in, you see in the back there are two 110 amp deep cycle batteries, which supports the whole system. So they're back. Plug it in, and here we have an Anderson plug, a normal 12-volt plug to charge the things or run a compressor on it. And also we have a AC to DC charger if you want to park the car in a garage and have no sun, and you don't drive it. You just can plug in the 20 amp charger we have, and it charges your battery. That's the TV. That's the 220 volt outlet who works with the inverter. And when you're on a power station or in a camping site and you have 220 volt from outside, just plug it in up there and it will run everything with 220 volt. So that's the dimmer for the inner light. The light it goes all over the camper, so you have in all sections you have light in the night. It's dimmable. There's an Xbox One. We used the Xbox One for gaming or watching DVDs or movies, or go to the internet when it's a rainy day and we can do nothing outside. There are two small storage baskets. There's a weather station who shows you always the outside and inside temperature and the time. In here, lock up, have the first drawer, and the 1 meter drawer inside. It has the hot water kettle. It comes with hot sandwich maker, toaster with napkins, some pots, glasses, whatever you need. And the good thing is the inverter is that strong that you can easily run a hairdryer or a hot water kettle to do tea and everything in the evening. It's no problem at all. Push it back. And that one here, I make a known slide out kitchen with a Coleman gas burner, and with including a hot plate. So you can do a brekkie like bacon egg. You have all your oils and spices up here that you use for cooking. And underneath I made an own one, a drawer. It's underneath for all your cutlery and all your things you need. We both love cooking, so we have nearly everything what you need. Put it back in, lock it, done. You can close it. Ready to go. So I would say We go now to a nice camp spot, and then we set up, and then you see what's everything else included. So we arrived now at our campsite, nice soft sand beach campsite directly behind is a creek. Let's set up now. We set it up now. We already spent 2 days at the campsite. Beautiful. I'll give you a quick show through now when everything is set up. You see we have the solar panel. I'll slide out. So we have 2 solar panels. The TV antenna is up. The windows of the bedroom are open. This is our toilet tent. And we go around here. Give you a quick look in our sleeping room. Up here. You see, we have a really comfortable big bed. We have 2 windows where the air can flow through, really comfortable with light. Would be another window down here, back here, but we not open it yet. Have a look for the rest. Here, the hot water system is now out. Can connect it to the gas bottle. Here you have the shower. Just unhook that, throw it to the back, unhook the inner side, open. Beautiful shower, big one. Your shower head and everything. Just close it and have a nice shower. This is our living room kitchen now. We have the fire pit outside here. Weber's Barbie. We can have a look. Inside here we have plenty of space. We have our lifetime table with a small battery air vent for hotter days. The air can perfectly flow through to the windows. Really comfortable in here. And otherwise, if you take 2 other people with you, they can sleep here on air mattress. Perfect. This is our little setup from our Toyota Hilux.